Recently, I recorded a Zoom call between a coffee roaster and his customer, and I took the video of that call and created a customer story out of it. And the first thing I did was to bring that video file into Google's NotebookLM, then opened up the transcript of that file and described it in great detail with links back to where in the transcript that comment was made. So this is a great starting point, but it doesn't create the story that I want to share. That story comes from Gemini. So I connect to that notebook that contains all that rich data, and I want to create a 2 to 3 minute video out of this interaction and suggest themes and timestamps to bring out those stories and say, based on this transcript, here's a conversation about the super user and his machine. And I thought, well, that's a good one. And it tells me exactly where. That's at the 3:54 mark. He talks about his old espresso machine that he found in the basement. And so this gets me to a place where I can develop a set of edits with time codes and put them on a timeline. Now I've got the beginnings of a story that I can shape without having to scrub from one end to the other to find out where that story might be hidden. So I brought everything into CapCut. So this is a 54-minute edit, and I boiled it down to 3 minutes. It starts with Kern talking about, I first met Matt at the West Oakland Farmers Market. And so Matt said, my wife and I are avid coffee drinkers, and she was developing espresso, and I found myself building an espresso machine for her. I worked on an espresso machine that a neighbor had in their basement.
Even had water just inside of it. It was gross.
So I've been able to take the cuts that were designed by Gemini, instantiate them on a timeline, and very quickly go to the salient points in the video and pack them together. And Matt goes through his taste preferences and recommendations and what Kern is like as a roaster.
He's a roaster who knows the process from tip to tail, all the way, from the most humble beginnings of roasting, all the way to, a high-tech solution that gets him exactly the product that he is intending to roast.
And there we have a story. We have a customer testimonial and recommendations for potential customers to engage. And I'll add graphics later on, and we've got ourselves a production.